Alright, so we're gonna use this palette from Plouise. It's called the Secret Sinner, and I had this for maybe less than 2 years, I think. It's super bulky. That's Plouise makeup palettes are always very bulky, which I don't mind because this one is so pretty. It has those two feathers right there, and it's gold, and it's like a nice something like to put on your desk in your beauty room and have it there for just decoration purposes. Very pretty. I really like the gold and the whites. I'm not super crazy about gold, but with the white color it looks so pretty, and it has a huge mirror too, and the color are all mattes and very bright, orangey and pinks and purple and a blue and some couple like more neutrals. Yeah, it's a weird palette in the sense that not weird, it's just that it's kind of like all over the place and doesn't have any shimmers or more nice shimmery shadows. But we're just gonna do a look, and we're probably gonna pull another palette because matte looks are not my thing. I like always to have kind of a, I would say, you know, shimmer on the eyelid. So what I'm gonna do, I feel like I'm gonna start with Love Shy, and I don't know if this palette is still available, so we're just gonna use that kind of purple. I know, well, yeah, it's like a burgundy purpley shadow, and I'm gonna look straight, and my eyes are not very, it's not super hooded, like they're not hooded, but if you see right here, this side it's getting lower than this one right here. And yeah, so my eyes, it depends if I slept good or not, if I have allergies, they kind of drip more. I don't know, it's just weird because I haven't done anything, so they look better sometimes the other times, so it just depends. So we are going to do that color. I'm just gonna tap, I'm not gonna go crazy about it, just gonna tap right there, like right on the socket of your eye right there, your eyeball right there, like that. So I like to pull this all the way to the inner part, and I just kind of like applying the eyeshadow because I feel like this one, because it's quite old, I would say, I feel like it's just not, you know, gonna apply that good anymore. Even if it's still, it's very powdery though, and I wanted to tap my brush too every time I dip on the eyeshadow. So I did that kind of like around, and I feel like I do like how it's looking, but sometimes I feel like my eyes are quite around, big eyes, and kind of like, you know, just quite big, so it kind of looks bigger now. Like quite hollow right there. I don't know, I can't make it look whatever, bigger, smaller. You can't do that, you know, just with makeup. So right now that's, I feel like I wanted to probably add another few colors, but we're gonna do the same thing on this eye, so we're gonna go and do the same steps. So I apply a orange, it's called Dreamy, that orange right there. You can use any orange. So right on top of the first shade, I'm gonna go and apply that just above that shade. I had to do some adjustments because applying with the eyeshadow brush, the brush that I was using, it was quite bigger for my that part right there, my crease. So honestly, it's not gonna look very nice and neat and blended, that at least that side, because I had to use clean up a little bit and then use the primer again. We're gonna go now with another brush, and we're gonna add this yellow right here. It has so much dust, and we're gonna just go and apply that yellow right above the orange, and a little bit on top probably so I can blend it. We're gonna go now with this eye and do the same thing and add the yellow. And these eyeshadows are very, very, very powdery, guys, but I really like it. They're quite pigmented, as you see. We're gonna go back with all the three colors because of course it's not blended. It's just I just apply and blend a little bit, but we're gonna try to do a better blending because we don't want no harsh lines. So I want to apply that burgundy first shade again, and using another brush, and see that this actually it will help me a little bit better with this blending, because it was my mistake and I really I wasn't very careful actually. So I'm trying to blend that color with a little bit of the same color and trying to be careful not to touch the orange too much. But this side of the eye, this eye is not looking as I want it to look, so we're gonna do the same thing here. It's a very, very pretty combination though. I really like it. And we're gonna go with the orange again and the same brush I used before, and we're gonna try to blend it. It's a back and forward. You're not gonna get the blending right away all the time. It all depends always by the formula of the eyeshadow, by the brushes that you use, by your skills and your so dusty, and a lot of other things it's involved, you know, like it's a lot of factors. You have to sometimes practice with different formulas, brands, brushes until you get, you know, and like I said, it's not looking perfect. So we're gonna keep adding a little by little. I feel like at this brush it would do better now. It's like sometimes you have to switch brushes in order to do what you're looking for. So my eyes, they're not they don't look like very even like trying, it's never look perfectly even, because you know, half of your face is always a little different than the other one. So we keep, you know, blending and blending and blending and making sure that you're looking blend. it's just something sometimes I get tired, because it depends, like I said, the eyeshadows, it all depends. Some eyeshadows blend like a dream. Sometimes they blend just like nothing. You apply it and you just move a little bit your brush and it's already blended. But sometimes some other eyeshadows are a little harder to blend, and especially, you know, the primer that you use, it does a lot too. The primer I use is this 24 Hour Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. um yeah, this one, if you apply too much, it gets a little weird. So I was looking on the corner right here, and I thought I didn't blend it too much, like a lot. Or maybe I applied too much. It's quite translucent, not translucent, it just it has that beigey color, and when you blend it, it just disappears. So that's how it's looking so far. And if you're not satisfied with the blending, you go back and blend, and I think it quite look okay. I feel not sure if I want to add another shadow right there. I feel like probably let's go try another shadow from the palette. It's a little bit of lighter version of the first one I applied, and we're gonna go like right there. It's probably not gonna do any difference, but I'm quite a perfectionist, and sometimes I like, you know, to go back and forward until I'm satisfied with the application, the blending, which is it's a hit and miss sometimes. I mean, it's just practice, guys. It's just practice. Oh, and if you actually have a little more of healthier eye and more of a mature skin, sometimes you have to pull your skin a little bit, but make sure that you're always looking, you know, forward, straight, with your eyes open. So if you open your eyes, the color is gonna be about that fold right there, and you can actually, you know, see your eyeshadow and your eyelid. But like I said, my eyes are weird. Sometimes they're a little more saggy, I feel, the eyelids, than other days. But that's how we doing so far. I'm gonna apply probably the same colors on my lash line. So we're gonna, I already have some yellow. We're gonna go with the that burgundy purple love shy, yeah, love shy. And we're gonna go tap right there, like close to the lash line, like that. And when you're doing your makeup, you have to take your time. Don't rush. Don't do like I used to do in the beginning, and then I just to get so frustrated, you know, like. Okay, and then we're gonna go with the orange dreamy with the same brush. I think I can do, and we're gonna go a little bit above, I mean down underneath the first that burgundy shadow. Can't even talk. Kind of look like a sunshine type of look, and I wasn't looking for that. But yeah, okay, we're gonna blend up now. If you have many brushes like this one, kind of like a blending brush, trying to use a new one. If not, you can get one of those switch colors sponges. They're very inexpensive. You can get it at the TJ Maxx, Marshall, if you have any close to you, and then like maybe $4. I don't remember. Let me see. Oh, this one doesn't have, but usually it's like $3.99 or so, like that. And that's very good if you don't have many brushes. And this is what we got so far. It looks pretty weird, probably, but that's how I actually blend my eyeshadows. It takes a little of effort and patience, especially if you're a newbie. I would always say take your time and don't rush, okay? Don't rush because it's not worth it. You have to remove it or try to fix it, and then you're gonna get frustrated because oh my gosh, how many times I had get frustrated, and I keep getting frustrated with a lot of other looks when I'm trying to go a little bit more advanced in makeup. It's very frustrating, but you have to be patient and practice every time you have chance. Don't think that you're gonna do a nice little makeup look just with 10 minutes, okay? It's never gonna happen. At least if you want to do, you know, many colors and style here and there and blending here and there, if you want to do something very simple like a couple, maybe 1 or 2 shadows and mascara and go, okay, make 10 minutes will be more than enough. But if you want to do something more detail, I would say take your time. I know it looks kind of weird, but just, you know, just be patient. Now we're gonna cut the crease, a little bit of half crease, I would say. So I'm just gonna start removing. I'm using a micellar cleansing water. I got this one at Marshall's for $5 a while ago. So what I wanted to do is just clean most of the center of the eyelid and looking straight. You can put your head a little bit down. This is not gonna be a very clean looking crease because it's just to remove some of the excess, so I can apply a shimmer eyeshadow, and the base is gonna be a lighter base, so we're gonna use a kind of like beige color primer after we clean the center here. So we did what we could right there, because you know, it doesn't look perfect cut, but we're gonna use now a primer. All right, so we did what we could. We did the cleanup right there. We're gonna use now one of my favorite drugstore primer. This is Jason Wood, and I'm going to apply it on the back of my hand. See here. Oh, I think it's almost getting to the point that I'm gonna have to buy another one. And then we're just gonna apply that primer exactly when you apply when you clean up all the shadow. Oh, I like how nice and white this is. Yeah, so we're gonna go and I feel like I'm having another idea, but I want to do shimmer, so yeah. So right there, we're gonna try to perfect it as much as we can. So that's how it's looking so far. Should I put a shimmer or should I do another matte eyeshadows? Don't know. I had this very bright pink, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite conflicted and wanted to apply right there. Yeah, but my intention is to do a shimmer. Yeah, definitely I want to do shimmer. So I had this palette from Ensley Rain Cosmetics, the Cold Moon palette. This is a very pretty palette, guys, and it's more like supposedly cool tones. So I don't mind mixing cool tones with warm tones. So we're gonna use, I feel like we're gonna use this color right here. It's called Kion or something like that. This one right here. It looks purple, but it looks green, and it looks gold. I don't know. It's this color right here. It had those pinky, not more like a rosy, purpley, even bluish color. So I feel like I wanted to apply that right there. In the middle. With your finger. You can use your finger. If your finger's a little, you know, bigger than your eyelid or that part right there, use a brush, small brush like this, taper brush, a more flat brush, or something like the one that I use for cutting the crease. I mean, adding the primer. So but now I feel like I need something else. I'm not sure what else I need. Let's see. Oh, this color, it's so pretty. Very, very pretty, guys. Oh my goodness. So much pigment, shine. It's amazing. Okay. I feel like, why not to add a pink? Pinky, kind of pinky. Let's see this one. Oof, I don't know. Let's go try. We're gonna use this color right here. Like right there. And right here. I might change my mind. I don't know. I don't like that. It's quite dramatic. Yeah. So I feel like I wanted to do I don't know. Let's see this one. A little more of a peachy. It's quite light. No. I don't know. Alright guys, so I ended up adding a little bit of orange and pink right there, and then another eyeshadow from this palette from Ensley Cosmetics, this one right here on the inner part of the that part of the crease that I create. So now I feel like we are going to do a liner. So I'm gonna use a cream gel liner, which is from Music Flower. You can find these ones at Amazon. And this is probably gonna be hard. I'm using a very thin brush, kind of short, from Refer number 34. And this brush, I had it in storage in the wrong way, so it's not straight. It's more like an angle. It's by accident. So I kind of clean up the brush a little bit, and I'm going to start right here, like that, and then like that. And I'm just gonna fill that. If the eyeliner, for some reason, any cream product liner, it's too thick, I like to use these drops from Inglot. This Duraline. It makes it long lasting. They say waterproof, and that's gonna help make it a little thinner so you can feel more comfortable doing a line on these areas right here. They are very tricky when it's so close to the lash line, and if you have a lot of texture and little creepiness right there like I do, you know, it helps a lot so the eyeliner is not so, you know, so thick. And it's a back and forward with this. It's quite hard, especially when you have already eyeshadow. I'm not doing any cuts on my video, just so you can see. Try not to do too many edits. I mean, it doesn't look as perfect, especially because my eyelids are a little bit wrinkled right there. But you see, the this dries pretty quick right there. So, but you know, it helps a lot with the gel to make it more manageable. And that was a very nice wing, I think. So we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye, and you see how different it looks now. It looks better with the wing liner. It doesn't look so weird. So I'm applying the black eyeliner all over my waterline and on my top line too, so you don't see any skin right there, you know, so everything it's all black. I know this step of the eyeliner and your waterline, for some of us it's quite a lot, so I'm gonna blend it because there's some on the lash line right here. Blend it with that eyeshadow. It's quite uncomfortable maybe for a lot of us. I still apply my black liner on my waterline or any color, even if it irritates my eyes. I use drops. I use a pretty good drop brand. Let me show you which one I use. Alright guys, so this is the eye look, and I use Nitro for the red eyes and this is what I use. If you want to do a screenshot, it's a little dirty, sorry. And yeah, I have lashes. The lashes are super huge. I mean, these lashes are in person something I would not wear around, but for the camera, for pictures, it's very nice. On the lips, I have a one size liquid lipstick and gloss, and the gloss is pretty nice too. Just a little bit. And yeah, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this long tutorial, and yeah, take care.